Good morning. This is your media report for Thursday, January the 28th, 2016. I'm Sergeant Lori McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. During the last 24 hours, police have responded to 101 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimemb.ca. On Wednesday at 12:13 p.m., police received a third-party call to a Martha Avenue residence for a report of a domestic dispute. A male and a female were involved in a physical altercation with one another. The male, aged 55, and the female, aged 44, were arrested for assault on one another. They were released on conditions to appear in court at a later date. At 5:07 p.m., police were called to Ardene's store located at McAllister Mall for a report of a fraud. Staff reported observing a female switching price tags on merchandise. A 30-year-old female was arrested for fraud and released to appear in court at a later date. At 9:30 p.m., police went to an Elgin Road residence where they arrested a 24-year-old female for an outstanding assault on a former boyfriend. It was reported that she punched the male in the face twice and grabbed him by the throat. She was released on conditions to appear in court at a later date. At 9:44 p.m., police were called to a First Street residence for a report of a male arguing with his mother. The 44-year-old male was arrested for violating his probation when he was found to be intoxicated. He was taken into custody and later released to appear in court at a later date. At 10:05 p.m., police went to a Ludlow Street residence looking for a female wanted for an outstanding failure to attend warrant. The 58-year-old female was located and arrested. The warrant was endorsed, therefore she was released to appear in court at a later date. At 10:39 p.m., police received a call of a male staggering out into traffic on Union Street. A 24-year-old male was located and arrested for probation violation when it was learned that he was to abstain from the consumption of alcohol. He was later released to appear in court at a later date. At 11:09 p.m., police were called to St. James Street's residence for a report of a female arguing with her boyfriend. It was the second call for the same issue. Therefore, the 46-year-old female was arrested for breach of the peace. She was later released. At 12:30 a.m., police received a call to Brentwood Towers parking garage off of Woodward Avenue for a report of two youths going through vehicles. Two 17-year-old males were located and arrested for theft of a number of items, including a GPS, medication, cell phones, house keys, sunglasses, and other items. One male remains in custody for violating two separate court orders, one from St. John and one from Kodiak RCMP in Moncton. The second male was later released and will appear in court at a later date. This will conclude the media report for Thursday, January the 28th. Have a good day and be safe.